Hello, and welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into one of the most profound and awe-inspiring topics of all time, the beginning of creation. We'll explore the biblical account of creation as described in the book of Genesis, drawing insights and reflections from these ancient scriptures. So sit back, relax, and let's journey together into the dawn of existence. Our journey begins with the very first book of the Bible, Genesis. The opening verses of Genesis set the stage for everything that follows. Let's read together from Genesis 1:1 to 2, NIV. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Now the earth was formless and empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. These verses introduce us to the Creator, God, and describe the initial state of the universe. Formless, empty, and shrouded in darkness, with the Spirit of God moving over the waters. This sets the stage for a series of divine acts that bring order and beauty out of chaos. The creation narrative is structured into 6 distinct days, each marked by God's creative command and its fulfillment. Let's go through each day one by one. On the first day, God creates light, separating it from darkness. Genesis 1:3-5 NIV tells us, "And God said, 'Let there be light.' And there was light. God saw that the light was good, and he separated the light from the darkness. God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And there was evening and there was morning, the first day." Notice the pattern. God speaks, creation responds, and it is declared good. On the second day, God creates the sky to separate the waters. Genesis 1:6-8 NIV. And God said, "Let there be a vault between the waters to separate water from water." So God made the vault and separated the water under the vault from the water above it. And it was. God called the vault sky. And there was evening, and there was morning, the second day. On the third day, God gathers the waters to reveal dry land and brings forth vegetation. Genesis 1:9-13 NIV. Then God said, "Let the water under the sky be gathered to one place, and let dry ground appear." And it was. God called the dry ground land, and the gathered waters he called seas. And God saw that it was good. Then God said, "Let the land produce vegetation, seed-bearing plants and trees on the land that bear fruit with seed in it, according to their various kinds." And it was so. The land produced vegetation, plants bearing seed according to their kinds, and trees bearing fruit with seed in it according to their kinds. And God saw that it was good. And there was evening, and there was morning, the third day. On the fourth day, God creates the celestial bodies, sun, moon, and stars, to govern time and seasons. Genesis 1:14-19 NIV. And God said, "Let there be lights in the vault of the sky to separate the day from the night, and let them serve as signs to mark sacred times, and days and years, and let them be lights in the vault of the sky to give light on the earth." And it was so. God made 2 great lights, the greater light to govern the day, and the lesser light to govern the night. He also made the stars. God set them in the vault of the sky to give light on the earth, to govern the day and the night, and to separate light from darkness. And God saw that it was good. And there was evening, and there was morning, the fourth day. On the fifth day, God fills the waters and skies with life. Genesis 1:20-23 NIV. And God said, "Let the water teem with living creatures, and let birds fly above the earth across the vault of the sky." So God created the great creatures of the sea and every living thing with which the water teems and that moves about in it, according to their kinds, and every winged bird according to its kind. And God saw that it was good. God blessed them and said, "Be fruitful and increase in number, and fill the water in the seas, and let the birds increase on the earth." And there was evening, and there was morning, the fifth day. On the sixth day, God creates land animals and humankind. Genesis 1:24-31 NIV. And God said, "Let the land produce living creatures according to their kinds, the livestock, the creatures that move along the ground, and the wild animals, each according to its kind." And it was. God made the wild animals according to their kinds, the livestock according to their kinds, and all the wild animals, and over all the creatures that move along the ground. So God created mankind in his own image. In the image of God, he created them. Male and female, he created them. God blessed them and said to them, "Be fruitful and increase in number. Fill the earth and subdue it. Rule over the fish in the sea and the birds in the sky and over every living creature that moves on the ground." Then God said, "I give you every seed-bearing plant on the face of the whole earth, and every tree that has fruit with seed in it. They will be yours for food. And to all the beasts of the earth, and all the birds in the sky, and all the creatures that move along the ground, everything that has the breath of life in it, I give every green plant for food." And it was. God saw all that he had made, and it was very good. And there was evening, and there was morning, the sixth day. After 6 days of creative work, the narrative reaches a climax with the seventh day, a day of rest. Genesis 2:1-3 NIV describes this. "Thus the heavens and the earth were completed in all their vast array. By the seventh day, God had finished the work he had been doing. So on the seventh day he rested from all his work. Then God blessed the seventh day and made it holy, because on it he rested from all the work of creation that he had done." The Sabbath is a day set apart, a day blessed and made holy. It signifies completion and the importance of rest and reflection. The creation story is not just an account of how the world came to be. It is a profound theological narrative that reveals the nature of God, the order of creation, and the purpose of humanity. It's a reminder of the intricate design and intentionality behind everything that exists. As we reflect on these scriptures, we see a God who is powerful and purposeful, creating a world that is good and orderly. We see humanity created in God's image, entrusted with stewardship over creation. This ancient narrative continues to inspire and challenge us to live in harmony with the world around us and to honor the Creator. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of the beginning of creation as described in the Bible. We hope this journey has inspired you and provided a deeper understanding of these foundational scriptures. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, may you find wonder and peace in the beauty of creation.